All right. So, here we go. That's good, that's good. All right, let's hit it. Challenge. Monument multi-challenge. Hey, Buster. All right, so what do we need to do? Get a monument multiplier. All right, starting now. Hi, hey. Okay, click that. Click that. Alright, so what this should be is bonk these. Our multiplier is going to plummet. But that should be fine. Stop making clowns. Alright. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. I don't know how much exactly I'm going to need for this, but we'll just try to get things rolling. I should probably... I have a pile of lucky draws to open. Darn, didn't get the one thing I was looking for. Oh well. Let's go ahead and peel off a couple of these. Alright. How much divinity generator will I need? You know what? That's probably good enough. Let's say I go with that. Okay, so I'm supposed to... Come on, what does it say? Huh. I see. Looks like the divinity generator is going to want to be stronger than this. Oh, nope. Yeah, I have a lot more than 1,000,000. Alright. Let's see. Still slow. Yeah, I definitely want to bring the divinity generator up to more than 10 for these. Let's go ahead and bring it up a little more. I can always just spend some GP, too. I'll spend 5. Let's try this. There we go. That's the speed we want. So I'll go to 10 next time. Way too early? Why? I'm just using them to look for, whatchamacallits, pet stones. And there we go. Less than 3 minutes, and the first one is already completed. And now my stats take a nosedive. Should I go for the UBs? Nah. 3-minute run. Ooh. Ball points. You know what? Let's be stupid with them. Why not? We're not going to have ball points in a second. Oh, I can't buy any pet stones with them. Right, of course I can't. Fine, whatever. We'll just buy this. Yeah. Okay. Do it again. Training. Fighting. Smashing. So... Yeah, no, I don't really care a whole lot about the divinity given to me by those on this, because these challenges are just gonna breeze by. That first one was less than 3 minutes. Crazy. A huge food bonus. Oh, this is pretty much just going to be this. I mean, I could dabble in some others, but I think I'll save at some point, probably next week or maybe after that. I'm not sure when. I'm going to do another NGU idle. Be careful about the reward description. The challenge changes with the 6th one. Are you talking about... Let me see. It says it gives... multiplier of 5%. It boosts a different monument each time, right? Lowest monument that counts for the multiplier will receive 5% more stats for each finished challenge. The lowest monument that counts. Yeah, I'm not sure what it means by lowest monument that counts. The challenge description doesn't say anything about what counts and doesn't count. We'll come back to that in a second. Well, this counts, so... Oh. Let's see, not you, you. Okay. And building up, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? I suppose I might as well come over here. Okay. So I have a minute or two to think about things. Alright, let's see. What idle games do I play at the moment? I play Realm Grinder, Idling to Rule the Gods, and Antimatter Dimensions. And about once a month I'll pull out NGU Idle, and I just beat this one. Good, good, good. Alright, my gosh, I was at 62, and now I'm at 33. Ah, it hurts. It hurts. Okay. Yeah. It's all gone. Our bonuses. They're gone. Okay, I'll get back to chat in just a second. Each challenge will take a little bit longer than the one before it, so eventually I will not be quite so frantic. So let's see. Alright. Keep that going. Keep that going. Let's see. Okay. Why not? Currently, 51,000 XP multiplier, which is not nearly enough to evolve my stick figure, so it's useless. Okay. I wish that the V2s could be stacked as well, but that would obviously be stupid, so we'll just have to make do with our regulars. I'm thinking maybe I can do the whole of it in 3 hours. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm terribly mistaken. Maybe it'll slow down on me. Oops, we're done. Get out of there. That was unnecessary. I wonder if there's going to come a point where I decide to start doing the V2s. I guess it really depends. Alright. Building, 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 building. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Why is the frame rate at 5? Well, the frame rate should be perfect. I don't know why your frame rate's at 5. Mine's at 60. Oh, this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just leave the frame rate at 5 all the time on that screen. Because, you know, why not? Yeah. Oh, we're done again. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Oh no, 105 have been wasted. How distressing. What's distressing is I can't buy pet stones with them, so they are being wasted. Let's see. Okay, I wonder if that could be even faster at this. What if I... Whoops. Probably not. Okay. I do really want to beat these down, but to make planets would require wasting divinity. And so long as I'm only bringing the div gen up to 10, it's actually surprising me how small the difference between each challenge is. The 1.5, I was expecting it to go to 2 and then 2.5 or, you know, something like that. But no, it's just going up by tiny little amounts. It was really surprising to me. So I might just be able to knock them all out super rapidly then. Okay, let's see. Field drain. Dump. Okay, and... do I even need the Mystic Gardens? Why am I even using the Mystic Gardens? I mean, I guess it's... would it be faster to cut them out? Would it? Would it? Might not. They are a good boost. And it certainly does help me a tiny bit with my boost at the end when I'm fighting these. So a little bit more GP. Now we'll keep doing it. Oh, okay, later on. Okay, it's going to be an exponential kind of thing. I see. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, I'm done. I should have probably taken another crack at the GP and ballpoint mining. Uh-oh. We're no longer defeating the P-balls. Uh-oh. Are we failing over here, too? Ooh. This requires a shift. Okay. That will help me, at least. Okay, so now we're going to start having difficulties, I see, as my bonus gets too low. Well, there are ways I could shore up my bonus a little bit. I suppose I should have been making a few weather and togs, just to keep things a little bit more stable. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of that this time around. I think you can manage to get that. Oh my gosh, it's going to be tough. We might actually start pushing this a little bit higher. Maybe to 11. For now. Okay, let's see. This might not be enough. I might have to push them further. Okay. Wish you hadn't bought those knights. Alright, let's see. So now, with weather... Okay, that's enough of that. Do some of that. Okay. What I can do is I can just create a wall here. That's enough of a wall. It won't build 500 of those, so it'll stop at weather next time. Yeah, that would be good. Okay. Anyway, we're done with this one. Can I bring down just one more? No, it doesn't look like it. Let me think. Anything else I could do? I could wait till the 5-minute mark. That would probably be smart. I should wait till the 5-minute mark, because that'll do a shift, a thing. It'll make my multipliers better. In the meantime, do this. You can throw the skies in there, might as well. Alright. Think you can make just 49 of those? 50? Oh, shit, yes, you can. Look at that. Okay, a little bit better. Okay, keep powering up. Actually, why don't I make use of this for a second? Because it's slow. Oh, well. Alright, can I beat this thing? I don't think I can. Let's try... Really? You don't even have enough to buy a village? Oh, we never made villages. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Just pump that battle a little bit. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright. So we're going to be going with 5-minute-ish challenges now to try to preserve my multiplier as best we can. I think that's about right. Yeah, that seems good. Oh, do that. Sorry, chat. I'll glance over at you in just a sec. Alright. Okay. To reread the challenge description. Alright, we'll reread the challenge description in just a moment. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like that. Okay, keep doing... Alright, so let's see. Achieve a monument multiplier. The multiplier is calculated just like the ultimate pet challenges and not affected by rebirth multipliers. While the challenge, the tooltip below the rebirth, will show your current multiplier. Only the monument's Mystic Garden and Stronger count towards the multiplier. Ah, okay. The lowest monument that counts for the multiplier will receive 5% more stats for each finished challenge up to 25%. Completing all 40 challenges will double the reward for a total of 50% increase to all challenges. 25%, 50%. For some reason I imagined it was going to cycle each monument one at a time through for which one it was boosting currently. You know what's funny? Actually, the Mystic Garden and the Mighty Statue are the only two monuments you really need the boost on. The rest of them don't even matter. Okay, let's see. So, Mystic Garden time. Alright, well, makes the challenge a little bit more interesting, I guess. So, let's go ahead and see. Yep, nothing. Okay. Yep, something. Alright. Of course, we'll keep at least a little bit moving. Oh, come now. There. No, you. Okay, now. No, you. You can have that. Okay. Go, go, go. Stop. No! Don't buy skies! How dare you? Well, I can't help that. Alright. Almost done. Okay. But why wouldn't the Tomb of Gods matter? Because it boosts your battle, which is a largely irrelevant stat, except in this rare instance. And the Everlasting Lighthouse, I keep hoping creation could be used for something, but, well, maybe this would be the time for that. I don't know. We'll go ahead and give it just a smidge. But battle and creation don't do very much. There's very rare instances where you'd want those. Does this affect your rebirth multiplier? %5 more stats. It doesn't say it increases the rebirth multiplier, it just says more stats. Well, anyway. Can you make any more weather? There. Okay. It's time to move on. Oh, come on. Just get that last smidge. Here, give me you. Come on. Come on! You're holding me up here. I could do this. Would this help you? Not really. A little bit. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm like 100 times stronger than you. Go down. This is taking too much time. Surely this is enough hit points, right? If this doesn't work, we're just going. There we go. Alright. Going, going, going. Yes. Alright. Now... Okay, blop blop. Blip blop. There. Okay. What's that? Did we just get an update right now? Did we? Well, in that case, why don't we just reload the game? Alright, it's updating. That was a very fast update. What do we get? Fixed a color bug. Added a way to customize your clone buttons. Change the way hate for all campaigns work. Yes! We have improved our hatred. Now input how many hours you want the crafting to take. Oh, cool. That's nice. If you can afford to upgrade... Why do I want to upgrade the buttons? Okay. Alright then. Neat. So I can just enter in a time now. That's cool. Okay, let's see. We've gone over long here. Alright, I'm just going to put you guys there while I spend this. And then... yeah, you can have some. Okay. Fine. Like that. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. So... at some point it's going to change over again. Which is fine. We've almost completed this one. Bonk, 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 bonk. Villages too. Okay, then we go here, and you go here, and we go here. Alright. And try not to lose too much multiplier, because that could cause problems. What are some good early game challenges? Well, hold on, I have to unhide things. So this one looks like it's a pretty good one for early game. Looks pretty good. The Ultimate Universe Challenge is also a pretty good one, but I recommend the Double Rebirth Challenge. I think that the reward from this one is excellent, and that this is a very good early game challenge. It also doesn't get any harder, so each time you do it, it'll actually be a little bit easier. Just a little bit. I think this is the best early game challenge, but the first thing you should probably do is the Ultimate Ball Challenge, because it unlocks the crystal factory. And once you have the crystal factory, you can make crystals, and, you know, that's a whole thing. Let me get rid of those. It's a whole thing. I see. Well, there. All right. We'll find then. All right, let's see. Can I? I cannot. Then we'll just go down a notch. Fall down another rung. It's fine. We're almost in balance. So we should be good from here on out. Okay. Okay. Let's check to make... Oh, doggone it. Okay, let's see. Stop it. Okay, good. Mr. Garden still apply. Very nice. There. Ah, okay, you already did the UB challenge, yeah. Oh, a day pet challenge. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. The day pet challenges are really good. The first one will increase your how effective your pet food is, so your pets will grow faster. You just want to get the pets as big as you can for it within 24 hours. So it's a good one. It also gives you good GP, although the game has changed a lot since I was doing those. There's more pets and more factors. But at least for me, it worked out early on as being a great source of GP. So, you know, if that still works for you, you'll have to test it for yourself. Oh my gosh, we're not doing as great on this. That's fine. We can go to 12. I'll just leave you here for a minute while I try to sort that out. Okay, seems good. Spend 5 GP and... I'll put you there. Okay. Oh, right. Forests. Forests are a thing we should probably have. Alright. Where'd that go? Something like that. Okay. Now we wish to create the weather. Okay. Alright. And done. You received 10 GP. Really, did I? That's nice. I mean, you know, I suppose, considering how quickly I'm burning through these, that's a good deal. Okay, let's see. Put you there. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Should probably be able to knock out one more of those. Okay. Well, actually... There. Okay. Wow, that's still a huge fall. Can I... Let's see. Man, I miss having my crystals and other stuff. Okay, this is the one I couldn't beat anymore. But once we cross that 5% mark... I love how my pets within 3 to 4 minutes can get me to the 999% rebirth. Yeah, I don't think I'll be beating you. Go ahead and do that. Why not? Scale that up a little bit. And that, just because. Alright. But that's the best way to scale things. Oh, hey, look, the wooden axe is ready. I would like you to upgrade this feather rang. Okay. No hope of beating you. Boy, I don't want to fall down to 1/100th of my strength again. We are defeating all of them now. Probably shouldn't be going to 6 minutes. It's very, very inefficient. Yeah, there's no hope. Well, we got our numbers to look better. Much better. So I guess it was good. I just don't want to fall so far that everything grinds to a screeching halt. That would suck. Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We are now... Let's take stock in how far we've gotten. We are 8 out of 40. So it's probably going to change again in 2. Still, we are almost 25% of the way done. Already. It feels like we only just started this. So I heard... Oh, hey, look, green. Oh, I see how it works. Oh, neat. So, yeah, when I can't afford it, it's... Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Okay. That's cool. When it said if you could afford it, I was picturing it would be something you'd purchase over in here, and I was like, why would you want your buttons green? No, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. So... 4 more GP. Shame that the regular ones don't give 2 GP. The P-Ball challenge only affects the drops on P-Balls. I mean, it makes sense. It's just a pity. I guess it's to prevent people from doing 3-minute runs over and over, though. Universe 2? Oh, sounds like they made some major changes. Sounds like they added a lot. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to set these guys here for a moment. Okay. Now, what I need is to get to weather. Okay. And go ahead and make some villages, just because. Okay, now... Okay. There. Excellent. Now we just wait for things to fill up again. How did you make that many weather? What did I do differently that weather is this abundant? How did I get that much divinity? I wasn't getting that much before, was I? Was I just not paying attention? I was probably just spending most of it. That's probably what it is. Ah, whole new game. That's cool. Yeah, I wish they had done that before. But whatever. I'm gonna explore a whole pile of different ones once I finish Antimatter Dimensions. I have like a whole pile of different idle games I want to try. The problem is I keep picking ones that are long hauls. There needs to be more idle games that aren't designed to last forever. That are just designed to be like universal paperclips where you just play through it in a couple of days. I mean, there's definitely a place. I do like long ones like this, but yeah, there's too many of them. Too many. But hey, when I do come back to Trimps, it'll probably have another year of updates on top of whatever they've already done. So it really will be like a new game for me. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop 1 on that. Really? That was all one GP gave me? Feels like something was out of whack with my divinity this run. Somehow. Should be able to take this guy. I should be able to take this guy. The problem is most of my power is coming from battle and creation. You need more hit points. There we go. Oh my gosh, we're green. We're actually green. Excellent. Okay, go. Okay. Poo clicker? Yeah, no, there's a pile of them. There's the reactor one that sounded cool. There's oh my gosh, there's so many. So incredibly many. For a while I was hearing a lot about what's it called? Idle Heroes, Idle something, Clicker Heroes 2, that's what it was. I was hearing about that a whole bunch for a while. I still haven't really gotten into Idle Wizard, but I check in on it once in a while. I keep a finger on it. Kind of. We can go poke Idle Wizard. Let me just finish this run and we'll go do that briefly. Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. It certainly would make things simpler. Let me see. Congregate. Okay. So, you go there, you go there. Put you there. over here. One, two. Ah! Forests. There. Forests. Villages. That's right. Like that. Okay. There. Nice. Building up, building up. Building up. Oh, wow. 7%? Oof. There's probably someone who has that. I'll bet you there's a handful of them. I bet you there's a whole bunch of people that have crossed 1 billion. Wow. Apparently I didn't miss much with Clicker Heroes 2 then. If that's the case. Alright. Those aren't very good multipliers. Yeah, I was surprised when Clicker Heroes decided they could charge for a full-price game for Clicker Heroes 2. So, looks like they weren't able to replicate their success with their first game then. Of course, it could always be that a bunch of people who don't know what an idle game is bought it now. And they're like, what the hell is this? Because, you know, idle games aren't exactly everyone's cup of tea. Okay. And click. There we go. Good enough. Alright, now it should be switching towards the 3rd monument. And we're going to go poke at Idle Wizard for a minute. Let's just knock all of you out. Grab a bunch of stuff here. Okay. So now we'll just... like that. Okay. Like that. And whoomp. Let's take a look at this. It's been a while. I just have to keep one finger on idling to rule the gods to keep things turning. Turning, 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 turning. Alright, it has been a while. We have a very strong looking zombie. Increased crit chance for the next 3 days. Well, that's nice. Let's get some achievements. Probably should have bought those. Oh well. I don't really play Idle Wizard. I check in on it once in a while. That's all. It's probably been sitting here untouched for like, I don't even know how long. This'll give us an idea of how long it's been untouched. That long. I guess. Actually, no, that's in points I invested. Never mind. I'm trying to remember the mechanics of how this one works. Right, I put the points in there because I knew I would be leaving it idle for a bajillion years. I see. Okay. All right. Play time, character time, pet time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That. That's how long. One sec, I could go back to idling for a second. I've apparently built my divinity generator up to 15. So, we gotta go over here. Let me see. I am now building... Yep, Tomb of the Gods. Okay. Probably need some villages for that. Okay. Spend 5 GP. Alright. It's nice. I spend 5 GP. And, then I get 10 GP back from the challenge itself. Real nice. Probably spread things out a little. Okay. Now, where were we? I guess now's a good time to exile. Yeah, it's only been about a year. Unless there's something else I want to do. Lose your mana sources, mana, void mana, character, and pet experience. Upgrades to start anew, earning mysteries. Reset attributes for free? What's this? I'll just accept. Wait. Can't I change my class? Oh, I'm an apprentice now. Okay. Right. Do I play chess? No, actually I don't. I did like Go a lot. How do I get this to go away now? How do I make you go away? I guess I just click on something else. Okay. So what we need is a class and a pet. I'll choose... I guess I'll choose a pixie for now. Oh, is this actually permanent, this stuff? Well, good. We'll keep doing patience. Alright. So... let's see. Do we want to be a druid, a demonologist, a necromancer, an arcanist? One second. I think it's probably time to reset over here. This run has ended up being extra long because we're distracted. But that's fine. Yeah, we've already been 6 minutes over here. Everything is green. We should just be going. Also, my Tabal Slayer has gotten way low. The one really nice thing is that because of the a day that I did, a day challenge, my critical chance is now remaining at a perfect 100%, even if the other numbers are lagging. Alright. Yes, I am sure. Okay. We'll probably be switching back to idling to rule the gods in a second. Yes, that was a sloppy 6-minute run. Alright, so, Arcanist. Brave guardian of mankind. Which I'm not allowed to be, apparently. What do I have to do to unlock you? Let me see. Reach cast spell 0 of 500. Collect spell shards. Be a lot easier just to be a demonologist. Let's just do that. Yes. We'll just buy this for now. Buy all. There were too many. Okay, let's choose some spells. How about Gem Resonance, Void Lure, and, well, Fireball. And then I'm just going to kind of let you run for a little bit and ignore you. I'll probably make you a necromancer again at the end of the day and leave you for another year. And you thought NGU Idle was visited infrequently. Can't put all your pets on campaigns? What do you mean? There's no way you have more pets than there are campaigns available. That's impossible. Okay. Fireball. What kind of demonologist hangs out with a pixie? Surely you should have a demon. There you go. I guess the more appropriate question is what kind of pixie wants to hang around a demonologist? No, this is the sad story nobody tells of one of the variants of Link. He starts off, he's got the Navi following him, and then he chooses a dark road until finally Navi loses faith in him and leaves. It is a tragic tale. Okay, let's see. Tombs, 5 GP, weather. Oh, hey, was that a bat? Hey. There we go. Yes, yes! Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to set that aside, and we're going to get back to this. To the main show. Stuff this thing with air. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. There. Excellent. So yeah, we're lagging a little bit on these. Oh hey, I got a 4th spell slot. Summon Infernal Thrasher sounds good to me. Okay. Okay, and good. Okay. Ah, you have finished. Okay, and close enough, I think. So tempting. It's always tempting to just go for that last bit. You know what I mean? I'm always like, I want more. Okay, let's see. And crunch. So let's see. We are done with 12 out of 40. So pretty soon, about 3 more runs, so in about 15 minutes, it's going to change again. But that's okay, because I use the powers of creation as well. I guess I'm gaining okay GP. And my crystal power, or my challenge points, blah. Crystal power is completely being ignored right now, but that can't be helped. A UAC. Wow, really? You can do depth 2 with 4 pets? Congrats. Yeah, I don't have nearly that kind of strength in my dungeon teams. These are what I'm running at the moment, though I intend to, I'm thinking about boosting the donut. So some of the pets I want to bring over into growth campaign still. I still want to have all of my pets to have over 25k growth, and right now what we're looking at is, I believe, yeah, the camel is the last one at 25k growth. Some of these I can just let the food push them over, but yeah, the donut, one of my assassins, the chameleon, yeah, these guys are going to need to spend time in the growth chamber. Basically the elephant down. But, you know, and that's going to wreak havoc on what dungeons I can and can't do. We're also busily working on equipment still, so that everyone can have at least tier 2 equipment. That's going to take a little bit longer. Okay. 5. Alright, just do that for a moment. Okay. Whoa there, whoa there. Careful. Okay. I can just shove some light in you. Oh, maybe that's not enough. Have some air. There, that'll appease it. Okay. The weakest one is your octopus. My gosh, with 20... Wow. So your pets are individually way stronger than mine. What? What's wrong with that? I have over 30 million max clones. Why does that make you cringe? That's awesome. That's an awesome number. I mean, it could be bigger. I could get it to 50 million. I think about it sometimes. But right now I'm working on creation speed and building speed. Okay, let's see. Do that. Do that. that's not good for my battle multiplier. Okay. And that's where we stop. And this is where we rebirth. Come on, guys. Finish it up. Sure I can't beat you up? Okay, fine. Let's go. $15 more GP. This is not the most efficient way to gain GP, I'll tell you that right now. Let's see. We'll need villages, of course. I bet your build speed's higher than mine, though. It always is. I'm working on it, though. I'm getting the build speed up. I know it's been behind. What is the best way to get GP? That actually depends very heavily on what challenges you've come... It depends, like, on a ton of factors. I cannot tell you what the best way for you to gain GP is, but I can tell you some good ways. I've already mentioned early on the Day Pet Challenge is a pretty good way to gain GP. I know that a lot of people build themselves, or at least used to build themselves for speed runs. Basically, you want to focus on battle and mystic, if I understand it right. You also need hit points. And you want to make runs that take as short a time as possible. You want to make the runs as quick as they possibly can be, like 5 minutes or less, while ideally beating a couple of UBs. Because these are worth, all 5 of these are worth 150 GP. The first 2, though, you can get 30. And yeah, I think some people can do that in like 15 minutes. Probably faster. Probably faster. I'm a proponent of when you finish whenever you finish a big challenge or whatever and your stats are high, to burn them back off. Just basically do a few quick runs that grab a whole bunch of stuff while your stats are basically tanked before starting another. Any challenge that starts in a double rebirth challenge, you should do that before doing. What are other good ways? There are a couple longer challenges that give good rewards for GP. I was getting a good amount of GP out of these here. They were giving me at the end, they were giving me well over 150 GP, and I was completing them in about 24 hours. But I had a lot of setup to do these as efficiently as I possibly could. I had been building towards this for quite some time, and was basically about as fast as you could do them. I'm sure somebody could run them even faster than me somewhere, but I was doing them pretty quickly. I was belting them out. Let's see, village. Villages, weather. For the 100k clone. Yeah. Other things you might think about. Early on, I think the clone build-up challenge is probably really good for newer players. Not the best for new players, but early on, I think it's pretty good. He had doubled the reward at one point and added the chocolate. But the further you are in the game, the worse this looks. And it's just, always that thing where it's like, I should probably do this now because it's only going to be worse the longer I wait. But anyway, you might also think about that one as a way to get your clone count up. Well, it's a bad late challenge. Well, yeah. No, the DRCs, when somebody asked about what challenges to do when new, I said the DRC, specifically the Double Rebirth Challenge, is the best. It has got the best reward to effort ratio of, I think, any challenge in the game. After unlocking the Crystal Factory, of course. Oh, by the way. Huh. There it is. Check it out. This was the last thing I unlocked before starting this stream. I had just gotten this. Yeah. It has actually the same duration as the rest of them. I thought it was going to be slower. Neat. So I could get this way the heck up. Neat. It's even better than I thought it was. Oh, I can't kill you. I need to take you down. Don't I? I think I do. Oh, there's the problem right there. There's the problem. Okay, now I can take you, right? Excellent. That one was pretty sloppy and slow. And where am I? Here I am. Okay, 15. So, in a moment, we should be... Let me see, knock those out. 1 sec. Do it. Go. Uh-oh, mountain? Mountain. Make mountain. I mean, I didn't need 500 of them, but whatever. It's fine. Alright, let me see. So, what I want to know is... Okay, yeah. The next challenge will be switching over to lighthouses. Lighthouses and oceans. Okay, fair enough. UVC and UAC. Whether UAC is best done early or late is something I've never been able to quite decide on. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I get a lot of requests to do streams with idle games. And I'm always like, you guys sure? You guys sure? Is this really what you want? Okay. But, I'd made an exception this time. Normally I don't, for that reason. But anyway, we'll poke over at Idle Wizard for a second again. Okay, I think that's enough out of you. But yeah, I've never been quite sure with UAC what's the better way to do it. But I'll give you my thoughts on it, why I chose to wait at least. So, just give me a second here to get things in order. Because I've been thinking about the UAC for the entire time I've been playing this game, which is what, 2 years now or something? I don't even know anymore. A lot of time, and it's been on my mind the whole time. So, go ahead and do that. And then we'll start getting those knocked out. Well, see, okay, so the UAC, there are a few challenges that plug into it. Specifically, you can get the All Achievement Challenge and the 1K Challenge, which I did all of. So, I did do all of those. So I've got it basically as easy as it's ever going to be. But there are things you can get out of the challenge that, hold on a sec while I consider this. Okay, we're actually pretty close. There are things you can get out of the challenge that are additional if you've taken the time to build up. For example, you can run item camps. It's going to be, the AAC is going to be an extremely long challenge. So you can run, you can take the time to build your pets up with level up campaigns and then run item camps with them maxed out for 12 hours. So there are some considerations, although at this point I can build up my pets in like an hour or so to the max with just fighting shadow clones and then do the item camps. Like, level up campaigns have largely become irrelevant to me at this power level, sadly. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely, there's I don't know. I had waited until I had all the challenges done and my pets, I could have 10 good item pets. And then I just kept looking at it going, but I want to do this other thing. But I want to do this other thing now. Doing it straight off super early might be the best move. I'm not sure. I am uncertain, but that might be the way to do it. Yeah, they're still good. I still have use for adventurers. Honestly, I need more adventurers. They're just running item camps instead, with a 40% bonus to an item camp is good. Makes more lucky draws. So I don't really mind. Really, the rabbit shouldn't have been a mage. Lucky rabbit's foots is a thing. They should be getting more items on item camps as their default. But that's not here nor there. I wonder who all... Do I have anyone else that's specialized in level up campaigns that got that? I think it's just the rabbit, right? I think it's just the rabbit. Unless I'm mistaken. Am I forgetting someone? I have a lot of pets. No, just one. Anyone who was good at growth camps got to be an adventurer, and the rabbit. I'm actually planning on class changing some of my existing classes, like my alchemists, into adventurers. I'm actually planning on using the class change tokens to make more adventurers, because they're the best class. Alright, anyway, I need to hurry up and rebirth. Time's a-wastin'. Okay, now it should be the lighthouse. Oh, yeah, the question. Yeah, he's a good adventurer. What? Cupid is an adventurer. Why wouldn't you use the question as... Why would you want to put this as an alchemist? mean, it's good at almost everything. Honestly, I'm actually gonna axe an alchemist. I have more alchemists than I can really use right now. And I've got a couple of alchemy specialists who are pretty much ready to go right now. So that, I'm looking at it like I've got 2 more alchemists ready to evolve almost. And I've already got 3, which is more than I can keep up with. I can't see any reason why I'd want the question in there too. I'm already going to boot the camel. Yeah, those are the best too. He's still good at divinity camps, multiplier camps, which are both very good. Level campaigns used to be a big deal at the time. Oh, I feel like I have too many alchemists in the wings. Like, I'm literally just sitting on this. Like, I could evolve this right now, and I'm just like, but why? Why would I evolve it? It's actually just fine as just a generic adventurer. I'm thinking about maybe making it a different class. Something more useful to adventuring. Whoops. I need to pay attention over here. Okay. Come on, get me. Do your jobs. Okay, so we're going to be doing oceans now. I'm going to let these start building to 15. Yeah, you have a ridiculous amount of materials lying around. That was crazy. Nah, my alchemists are doing fine. I actually started making potions that I don't even need. Or I'm just like, I don't know what to do with you guys. Here, make elixirs. I'm sure at some future date those will be important. Probably. Okay. What I'd really like to get is pet stones. If I could get myself the dungeon loot upgrades, that would probably make an enormous difference. And then I'd probably be wanting more alchemists. See, I've got the craft speed upgrades, but and then I made those maxed out tier 2 pots. But I don't have anything increasing my loot right now, so I literally, yeah. I also want the XP. What was it? This. I need this at some point. But I also need 2 more pet tokens, which are probably going to be the next 2 things I pick up. I know people have been making fun of me for my pet token mania, but I gotta catch them all. Look, there's only 3 left. And if I do the UAC, I can get the turtle, and if I do it again, I can pick off another one. I really only need 1 more pet token to purchase. Just 1. I don't even know what I'll do with that pet, because, frankly, I mean, just have leftovers just hanging out. It's like, well, what are you guys going to do? Oh, well, one of them does food, of course, the pumpkin. But, I just have, like, extra pets right now that I don't know what to do with. So, what I need is more blacksmiths. Blacksmiths would be good, specifically. Also, keep fighting shadow clones. I wonder if you ended up... I think you ended up with more pet stones than me then. You must have. What? Why? Because I play a lot of XCOM? Alright, let me see. Where was I? I need to go over here and see. Ah, there's the holdup. I've been so busy talking about a ton of other things. Okay, you can now do weather. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go. Do it. Make it so. Alright. Okay, and there. There. Alright, it is time to go. Okay. Knock you out, knock you out. Do that. Do that. Do this. Okay. Let's see how the Ball Slayer is doing. I'm actually rather curious. How you doing, buddy? 108. Oh, getting down there. Yeah, I did a, what was it, Day Universe Challenge recently. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome result, in that the Ball Slayer is now forever at 100% crit chance. Makes me happy. Yes, the pumpkin. Yep. Well, yeah, the food camp only matters when you're doing the chocolate factory. How's it going, Drybard? A fourth supporter. Huh. Whoops, crap. Yeah. I need a couple of defenders, not because I really care to have defenders, but just for the one temple to do D2 on it. Oh my gosh, come on. What is this? Come on. Don't give me this crap. Build. There we go. I just need to be slightly more attentive to this. Our Demon Lord seems to be doing quite well over here. Yes, maim, kill, burn, and all that. I suppose I can switch you to 25s. Oh, hey, achievement. Another fireball. Another gem resonance. Because why not? Okay. Where were we? Ah, you're done. Enough. Spend 5 GP and... I'll do that for a minute. While I sort out this. We need oceans and... Oh, crap. No, don't buy skies. No, what have you done? Fine, whatever. I'll just spend 5 more GP. It's not a big deal. Okay. There was a time when 5 GP was a big deal. That time is not now. There. Like that. Yes. We're getting there. There, got 10 GP right there with that click. Yeah, well, in a UAC, yeah, it would be huge. Different environment, though. Also, I may finally get the crystal upgrade boost up one more chance, or crystal upgrade chance. One more, and I'll have maxed it. And then, maybe I can think about the dungeon XP, or the pet stone drop, or the crafting boost. Oh, so many things I want. I want them all. I want everything. Do the challenge point things apply to a UAC? I don't see anything that says that they don't. So, but then again, they're pretty thorough when locking pretty much everything. So, I wouldn't be surprised if they locked that too, but I don't see it mentioned anywhere. Okay. Do that. And that. Because why not? Okay, we good? I think so. Oops. Oh, that would still be 20% more divinity. But let's go over them and see if there's any other that impacts. You can, in fact, get crystals towards the end of a UAC. So the crystal upgrade chance has an effect. It's not a very big effect, but still, it's an effect. So there's that one. Oddly, the TBS level loss can impact the UAC. I believe you can go into the UAC. You could set all of the Ball Slayer stuff up to like 300, and your very first run, it'll all be, 250 plus. It'll all be maxed. Then after that, it'll fall down precipitously. But you could keep 5% more of it, so, I mean, it's not very good, but hey, there's that planet level boost. You do get the planet, so this one is relevant, barely. This one is relevant, barely. This one is significant. This one is not really all that good. This one is barely relevant. Of course you want these because you're still going to be running dungeons, so these are all still good. All of these. Pet XP overflow, like anything relating to pets is still good. It just doesn't really help, but it's all still good to have. Okay. UAC. I'm talking about UAC. Because I don't see anything in the challenge that says... Hold on while I grab a bat. And I might as well... Ooh, hey, I've got a 5th spell slot. I didn't notice that. I should put Empower there. Anyway, yeah. So, I don't see anything that says your challenge points are reset. It's specific. It just lists, like, every single thing. Oh, wait, what's this? The Ball Slayer is locked. When I did the Ultimate Arty Challenge, the Ball Slayer was not locked, was it? I don't think it was. I could be wrong. It's been like 2 years, so, I mean, I could be wrong. Okay. But I know that I did make crystals towards the end. So, I mean, I know that that was a thing. Oh, crap. Oh, you guys have gone way over here. Okay, let's get things back on track. Oh, come on. Do that. Doggone it. Alright, my mind is still on other things, apparently. You know what, it's fine. I don't even mind. Okay. Do that. Oh yeah, no, we can just make a ton of weather. Sure, why not? From this point, I might just seriously do nothing but togs and ignore the pyramids of power and the statues and all of that. Might. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. And I better put you back here while I remember. Okay. Okay. Bop, bop. Let's see. Do that, do that, do that. But mostly that. Yeah, it's not much. Is it enough? It was enough. Okay. And... man, look at the stats just rise. Everything is going up. Stonks. Okay. This really... oh, doggone it. I'm actually really curious about what has been... let me see. Sorry, my thoughts are a little bit fragmented as my brain is like, calculate, calculate, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, make sure you do this, make sure you click that. Okay, sorry. Alright, let's see. Oh, it looks like it stabilized at 105. Well, 105, good to know. Okay. Okay. So I think I've mentioned this. I'll actually be going away for a few weeks in a few weeks. I have it written down. Assuming everything goes right, it should be September 21st through the 13th of October. I'll be out of town. I'll try to get some videos prepared, but there won't be any live streams during that time. And I'm trying to finish up, I'm going to try to finish up this XCOM mod, and I'm probably going to pick games that have, that I know I can finish before leaving. Oh, doggone it. You're not actually that important. This is important. Okay. All right. Yeah. Would be nice if there was something I could do to, a few options that would idle this a little bit more. like, for example, let me go ahead and put that there. Like, we have this really awesome thing here that autofills that you can just turn on. And also this number's, like, wrong. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. But, it'd be nice if you could have an autofill here. So it would just automatically divide them between them in whatever ratio you wanted, kind of like what we've got with these sliders here, until it reached whatever number you wanted. So you just be like, put 5 million here and 5 million here, divide evenly, and then do that up here. But I guess that would be a bit too much. Did I do this? I don't remember. I'll just do that. We're gaining GP, so I don't mind spending a little. So let's see what happens if we just do weather and ignore everything else, since that may be our future. Let's see, how much weather can we make? Let's see. That's probably good enough. Alright, and then we do this. Looks like it's still under 5 minutes, so still good. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do from here out. And then we'll just dump what's left into these. Hold on, gotta grab a bat again. That demon's up to level 50 now. Oh, that's good. Okay. Ugh. That works. Somehow my creation is lower, though. Probably because I didn't make any skies. Alright. I think that is how I'm going to do it from now on. I think I'll take the lazy road. Do you think it's going to include black holes? It couldn't include black holes, could it? Let me double check. It's not going to include black holes. No, I couldn't. Okay, let's see. It doesn't say. It actually doesn't say. It actually doesn't say. What? It can't. It wouldn't do that. Okay, get those in. All right. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Okay. So, let me see. I believe I burned 2 of them. Yep, okay. We are just about to cross the halfway mark now. Black holes. That's going to be a pain at the very end. That's gonna make it annoying. Whoops, you guys are done. All right. Boop. All right, and now we mass produce weather. As it ticks up 3,000 at a time. Boy, without upgrades, this would take an inordinate amount of time. Does it? Maybe in the changelog it says that. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds familiar. I don't remember that. Alright, and they're off. Faster, faster, more. Remember when I was completing these in less than 3 minutes? Well, I can still do it in less than 4. This is actually really good for my stats. Oh, might as well keep going. I mean, might as well. Alright, let's see. This, that. Okay, looks good. Should we wait another 30 seconds, or should we just start doing them in under 4 minutes? Let's just go. So, at this point, it wants the statue, does it? Well, too bad. You ain't getting the statue. You're gonna get togs, and you're gonna like it. Okay, fine. You can have one statue. If I bother to make a mountain. Okay. I can't wait for Dr. Stone to finish the season so I can watch it again. Those first 5 episodes really made me want to see more of it. But I'll have to wait and wait and wait. Okay, let's see. No, it went down to 103. Okay, so maybe it's still falling. Maybe 103 is equilibrium. Maybe it'll go down further. I wish I could just use ultimate shadow summons, but they're way too precious. Precious. Realm Grinder days? What are you talking about? What do you mean you missed the Realm Grinder days? It's still going. Those days haven't ended. It's only been, what, 2 weeks? There'll be another one, probably. I think I said that it looked like I believe let me think. I think I had 40 minutes of Realm Grinder footage on hand, and if I can get a little bit more progress this weekend, I should have close to an hour. So probably Monday or Tuesday there will be another episode with Realm Grinder. Should be. And who knows, maybe after Antimatter Dimensions I'll finally commit to starting a second file of Realm Grinder and seeing the game from... Oh crap, I'm gone way over. That's what I get for looking away. Alright, buy that. Monument. Togs. Okay. But yeah, no, there'll be plenty more Realm Grinder in the future. Don't worry about that. I have, at times, maxed out on Realm Grinder, and then they release a new patch, and then there's more. Okay, let me see, do that. As they continue to add more and more to the game. So, let's see... Is this number going up or definitely down? It's definitely going down. We have also, by the way, only just now achieved twice what the original... That was 3. It was originally 1.5. Oh, you can go do that now. Okay, boom. Actually, no. Focus on that. There. And when that runs out, I'll burn up the weather, and we will move on. I do have a lot for this game. This game just lends itself to making lots of videos, as there's always something new that I'm doing, or major progress in some area. Okay, and good enough. Oh, hey, green. Good, good, excellent. Balance. Okay. I'll talk about Realm Grinder for a second, in a second. I just need to get the Divinity Generator kicked off. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Clunk. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so... at the moment, I'm doing a run to get a lot of excavations, to just get that excavation count real high, and maybe pick up a few more gems before I begin the Artificial Currency Challenge, which is about getting a lot of faction coins with a minimum of 50 excavation resets. I know that I can't let myself screw this up. I only get one try. If I screw it up, I have to reincarnate and build up again. So I'm just carefully edging a little bit more before I go in for it. So... 1 million clones is... yeah. Anyway, there's really not much I can do, like, talk about here, because it's just basically just gonna sit until it's ready. Well, basically, probably after this live stream, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of Antimatter Dimensions, try to complete an Infinity Challenge, and then I'm probably gonna turn my attention to this in earnest. and see what I can do. Well, good night, King of Blooms. Let's go back to here. Bump, bump. Okay, get over here. Good, good, good. Okay. Trying to stay on top of all this. Okay. And I think you are now done. Build togs. Take that. Set you to weather. Man, I really wish I could get the crystals in on this. A creation crystal would help me so much by discounting everything. Well. Up, up, up. Well then, let's pull out, dust off something I have wanted to talk about for a long time and never have. Before I started doing idle game videos, I had played around with them before that and just never really talked about it. And there's one, this was one of the first idle games that I got into here. Oh, what is this? One sec. It doesn't appear to want to run. It might not work anymore. Huh. Wow. It doesn't work anymore. Huh. Well, it's called Get a Little Gold, and it was interesting, and I was going to talk about it, but apparently... Well, actually, let me try going in through Firefox. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe it'll work. No, wait, maybe it won't. No. What the hell? Okay, fine. Well, never mind. Okay, let's see. Looks like you're done here. We'll just do this and that and that. Go ahead and finish these. And finally, you can do this. Okay, good. Oh, wow. Okay. Why is this button still here? I don't even know why that button is still there. Let me see if I can find Get a Little Gold on a different site than Congregate. because I do want to talk about it, even if I don't have my ancient, at this point, save file kicking around. Just get all these things going. Okay, let's see. Maybe what happens if I type this in here? Yes. Oh, hey. Please download the latest Flash player. Everyone's telling me to get the latest Flash player. I guess it's just they must have patched it at some point and want a newer Flash player than I have. Yeah, looks like it's locked. Looks like it doesn't matter what site I go to. Well, let's try Newgrounds. Maybe. Nope. Nope. Well, anyway, it's a very basic idle game, but it has a couple of good ideas. One of the things that it's set up is the faster you can, there's just playing it where it just goes endlessly, but how you unlock almost all the stuff that you unlock is by playing it as how fast can you get to so much money. And there are different ones. And like I said, it's very simple, basic idle game, but it's well put together, I thought. Of course, I haven't looked at it in years, and maybe I'll look at it now and be like, what is this primitive thing? But, you know. Yeah. Well, maybe that means that we won't have to download new Flash versions anymore. All the games will just work. Or maybe they'll just have to upgrade everything to HTML5. Whatever, whichever. Okay. Boop. I need a higher creation count. Okay. Building. Yeah, I was talking about this the other day with someone. Flash is interesting because it was never meant to be an animation or game producing software. It was meant for, like, I believe professional slideshows, like presentations that you'd give to your boss. And people started making animations with it, and they're like, oh crap, well, let's just start editing our code and making it support animations better. And then people started making games with it, and they're like, oh, let's just... And this poor code got stretched and stretched over the years as more and more functions were rammed into it, and things it had never originally been intended to do. And it was cool, and we all loved it. Alright. Might as well. Oh, hey, look. A freebie. I'll take it. Oh. Yay, my physical is doubled. Oh, joy. Okay. Alright, and you lot. Should be able to take you down. Did I forget something somewhere? Did I? I might have. Could have happened. Come on. Why don't you go down? I just need to touch you. Just one tap on your shoulder and you'll explode. Oh well, too bad. Alas, I could not do it. Okay. Let's see. Nah, I'm not playing a wild mage, I'm playing a demonologist. What can I say? Edwin, he's changed a little bit over the years. Just a smidge. Just a little bit different. And that's probably Minsk. Yeah, that looks like Minsk. I don't know. I'll have to see how the new Baldur's Gate turns out. I'm not sure if I'm optimistic about it or not. Like, the original developers are all gone, and after seeing the enhancements in the enhanced edition and the new quests and characters that they added, they had one or two good characters and one great character and a whole lot of garbage. I didn't even buy the game that was, Baldur's Gate 1.5, that thing that they made that goes between them. So, I don't know if this is the same people or not, but I wouldn't trust that crowd. If it's handed over to a different studio, then I could be optimistic about it. But, I don't know, man. There were a couple of features in the Enhanced Edition that were just really good features. Really excellent features. But, man... I still haven't forgiven them for that wild magic nonsense. Here, we're just gonna put this wild magic area in the game, and all your money is gone. Just surprise. It's gone. All of it. Forever. Yeah. In all likelihood, that's what's going down. In all likelihood, somebody bought the rights, and it's not BioWare. I mean, there's Pillars of Eternity, I think, was made by the same people who did Baldur's Gate. I haven't played it. I know one person who thinks that Pillars of Eternity is amazing and loves it, and I know one person who thinks it's absolute crap and hates it with a passion. So, oh man. It's two people whose opinions I generally trust and are literally on both sides on this one. So I have no idea if Pillars of Eternity is a great game or a terrible game or something in, because neither of them are just like, oh, it was okay. They're both like, this is amazing, I love it so much, and oh, I hate this so much. Like, literally extremes. So, Divinity Original Sin? You sure? You sure? I thought it was I could have sworn Pillars of Eternity was the D&D people. You sure? Well, there's also Planescape Torment, which I've never played, so I still have a Baldur's Gate style game sitting around I haven't touched. So, I've got at least one more. Yeah, I've played a few games where the ending is just terrible. God, frickin' Valkyrie Profile 2? The hell? The hell was that? The hell was with that ending? And Distorted Travesty 3, of course. I heard that the author made an alteration or something. I don't know. I haven't followed up. So maybe it's got a different ending available now. Isn't there a Pillars of Eternity 2? I think. No, I know they've got bards that wield guns. And that's about the sum total of actual knowledge I have about what the game itself looks like. The actual gameplay. That's it. That's what I know. Gunslinging bards. So, I have to assume that must either be the best class or the worst class in the game, if that's what I know about it. Boop, boop, boop. Shoop. Okay. First one left such a foul taste in your mouth you didn't want the second one? Wait, what am I doing? I don't need that. Arg. Oh. Resonance of Fate. Nope. I haven't tried that one. Ah, boy. Let's talk a minute about stuff sitting around in my Steam library, because I'm sure most of you know I have piles and piles of games to play, but let's actually go over some of the different stuff I'm thinking about hitting up. So, I'll just slide this over here. So I do want to play more Age of Wonders 3. I had a lot of fun with the campaign, though it was long. And there's a bunch of campaigns and a bunch of cool stuff I haven't tried yet. Most of the expansion pack or DLC or whatever they are content I haven't even touched. Let's see. Did you? I kind of want to do a technological run of this game. I did the mage. Did this one. Yep, did those. I haven't played this one yet. Brutal Legend, that's that Jack Black game that's supposed to be a lot of fun, and it turns into like an RTS or something really unexpected. So I haven't done that one. Could always play more Card Hunter. That game's cool. I've got City of Chains. Let's see, I did this one. I've barely touched Cossacks 3. Crosscode. This one actually sounded really cool. This one I really want to play, and I want to play the one that Nintendo is making, the crossover with Zelda. But I don't know if I'll ever get to. Someday I'll get to. Okay, put you there. Let me see. Plop, 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 plop. Okay, I'll just leave you doing this for a minute. Not that I know of. I don't think that's an option to mark games I'm done with, sadly. I have some games that might make awesome Let's Plays that I don't know if the game is going to be any good or if it's going to be terrible, but I picked them up just because I thought it would make a cool Let's Play. Cthulhu Saves the World. I definitely want to do that one. This was that weird one. Did you? There's a Dark Side Detective 2 coming out. Oh, yeah, I still need to play this one. This one's supposed to be a lot like Master of Magic. I've pretty thoroughly beat this one. I mean, there's a few things I haven't done, some achievements and stuff, but I'm not really an achievement hunter. I've got the Deus Ex games. I need to get the original Deus Ex as well. I want to do the whole series. Yeah, I was enjoying Card Hunter. Card Hunter's nice. It's just, well, you can see these great piles of games. And then there's some where I just don't remember what it is. I'm sorry, Dungeon Siege is just such a generic 2 fantasy words stuck together that I can't remember what the game is. Some of my favorite games have that problem too. Dragon's Crown, one of my all-time favorites. But you named it Dragon's Crown. Why would you do that? That's like... It's just a name that is just not gonna stick with people, you know? It's like naming your series Dragon Sword or Fantasy Sword or something. It's like, no one's gonna remember that. Like... Anyway, we done with this run? We're done with this run. Okay, we're done with this run. It wants Pyramids of Power. Clunk. Okay, one sec. We'll do this, then we'll be back. Yeah, it's probably... Like, if it's in my playlist, it's there for a reason. Either I was like, oh, that sounds really cool, or somebody gave it to me because they thought it would be something that I'd like. And usually people are right because they know what kind of games I like based on what videos I make. Or it's something that I marked as, this sounds interesting, and then somebody saw that in my wish list, and that happens a lot too. I always feel bad when people give me games and I never get around to them. I have so many. Anyway, let's see. So, Dungeon Siege. This is such a good game, but it's such a broken game. And the company's out of business, so it's never going to be fixed. God, I wish I could just buy the rights to it from them and just code it from scratch. Just recode this game. Yes, this is another turn-based strategy game I need to do. I've got a lot of turn-based strategy games. Here's Endless Legends, same thing. Endless Space, same thing. I really like Dungeon of the Endless. I still play that sometimes. Just when I want to just unwind for whatever reason. I'll sometimes pull that out. One second while I get the Divinity Generator cooking again. Okay, where were we? I've heard really good... Yeah, Tactics Ogre. Yeah, I want to do the Ogre battle stuff. Especially the one that's done like Final Fantasy Tactics. There is a Final Fantasy Tactics ROM hack that I've wanted to play for probably 5 years now, and I still haven't gotten around to it. God, Final Fantasy Tactics, the original Final Fantasy Tactics, is such a good game. And the ROM hack, well, of course, they're being a ROM hack. They made it like 1,000 times harder. I know that much, but that's about all I know about it. But it's supposed to be very well made. Sometimes I'd play 3. Can I move it to the right? Well, I mean, I could, but then you can't see the games anymore. But I see what you're saying. Probably what I should do is... something more like this, and then something more like this. That'll probably work better. Oh my gosh, have I had chat missing this entire time in the side? I mean, not that it's... If you're watching this on YouTube, you can see this anyway, but if I ever migrate my videos to another website, this would have been lost. I really liked Final Fantasy Tactics. I played it through once with just whatever I felt like, and on the second time I forced myself to use all the classes I hadn't played the first time. And as it turns out, every class in the game is good. Like, all the classes that I thought were terrible, when I played the game the second time, I was like, wow, actually, this class is shockingly good. And so is this one. And so is this one. It's got some sticky points in it, and some weird stuff. Thunder God Sid is overpowered as hell, of course. There was, you could actually get Cloud Strife in the game, as well as a bunch of other characters by doing a bunch of weird crap. you could get a whole bunch of additional characters that were hidden. And once you got Cloud Strife's Buster Sword and figured out, anyway, like the Oracle. The Oracle is like the poster child of this class should be shit. But it's a really good class, it turned out. Just a status effect mage. I blind you. I paralyze you. It was actually highly effective at ruining the enemies. And then when you got Calculator, you could start out a fight with, I cast sleep on every single person on the battlefield. Several of my guys just wore like ribbons and things that made them immune to sleep, and they'd just turn around and just smack the other people. And my side is entirely awake, and most of the enemies are asleep. Like, holy crap, ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. But summoners are still the best class. Just period. Like, no matter how you slice it, the summoner will always be the best class. I'll probably will play the originals. Oh, hey. Thank you, What? Crap. Watat Satat? Thank you, Cat walked across the keyboard. I appreciate it. Okay, looks like we're done here. Anyway, I've heard a lot, many times I need to play the Epic Battle Fantasy series. So, someday I will. Oh, that thing. Oh man, the Factorio mods are so cool. I want to play more Factorio. I was actually thinking about that the other day a bunch. Like, just stuff I wanted to build in it, and just such a cool game. I think this one was for free. I think this was like, they had some kind of RPG or something they were making, and they had a crafting system in the game, and they decided the crafting system was good enough that they just released it as its own puzzle game. And then the company went out of business or something. I forget. I don't know. I don't remember what all happened with it, but I believe this one was actually for free. I'm such a fan of this author. I hope he still makes video games. I hope he's still working on stuff. Alright, let's go over here. It's rebirth time. Oh, come on. Okay, I have to just get that last % there. Come on. Might as well do all that just for the hell of it. Just because. Win? Oh, come on. I can't walk away from that. We're just doing a stream where I complete all these challenges, and I just started talking about Steam games. I'll probably pull out other sources of games and talk about those too. Just stuff I intend to do in the future here. Some of these I'm going to pick out to do short one-offs for while I'm away. Let's see, so I got the Fallout stuff. I never got Fallout 3 to work. Still miffed about that. This is actually a really cool shoot 'em up. It's just a standard shmups, kinda. There's, but it's cool. I liked it. All right. Foomp. There are only 14 left. We are running through this pretty quick. But it looks to me like I'm gonna need, in the end, more time. Now that I know it's gonna end in black holes. Let's just knock this out. Okay, and I forgot to turn that off. Okay, there. So, let's see, right, so, oh, right, you. One sec while I move something out of the way. Okay. Galaxide, yeah, for shmups, oh man, you want to talk about shmups, I will point you at, okay, so, I have, what's it called, Genitos. If you've never played Genitos, it's freeware, it's just a really cool little shmup, 6 levels, a lot of fun. Highly recommend that one. I'm a big Toho fan, of course, so if you've never played Perfect Cherry Blossoms or Imperishable Night, those are my favorites of the series. But there's a ton of those. If that's your thing, definitely not for everyone. What's another really good one? I grew up with stuff like Gradius and 1943 Battle of Midway on the NES. I suppose it's pronounced Gradius, but hey, look, I've been calling it Gradius since I was like 4 years old. I'm not gonna stop now. Yeah. God, what else is there's... I really do like, I think it was called Xenofighters, was it? The one made by Judd Spear. It's a fan game. It's got just a ton of different ships from different shoot-em-ups in it. And you can play as Zapdos. You can just be a Pokemon. Just a Zapdos. Just flying around. I can never get anywhere in the game. It's based on the arcade-style shoot-em-ups, so it's absolutely absurdly hard. And I'm bad at it. I'm a lot better at... weirdly, I'm actually a lot better at the bullet hell-style ones, where you have a tiny little hitbox to manipulate with. And a lot less firepower. Let me see. I need you to do weather. Looks like I forgot to push this button. There we go. I was just talking about that earlier, and I just had it pulled up. The short answer is there should be another Realm Grinder video, probably on Monday. Beer for MS-DOS. Is that the time that Zune made a weird-ass beer-themed shmups? Tyrion! Oh, Tyrion 2000! I love that. I actually made a trailer for that game just because. Just because I loved it so much. I threw together a trailer for it. I don't know if you've ever seen my old trailers. I'm gonna do some shameless self-promotion. But no, seriously, like, my favorite games, well, some of my all-time favorite games have gotten... I used to make trailers for them. Usually fan and indie things that I'd find. I'd be like, wow, this is amazing. Let me see if I can find the playlist. Oh my gosh, YouTube, why you have to... Behind the scenes, where you can't see it, they've scrambled all of the stuff for what developers see. But I can just tell it, go back to the old mode. At least for now. Okay, here we go. I'm in my playlists. Let's see. Threads of Fate, Parasite Eve, Kingdom of Loathing, Azure Dreams. Go back further back in time. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. This is the playlist of trailers that I've made. Boop. So it includes all kinds of different stuff in all kinds of different genres. I haven't made them in... I've stopped making trailers for the most part quite a while ago. Though I do want to make more. I loved them. Of all my videos, the trailers were always my favorite. Of all the stuff I made, I'd find myself the proudest of them. So, you know. Okay, dump. Okay, we've completed this. Ah, the summer of... Did it help me? I think it did. It helped me some. But, it expired right as I was getting into the challenges that I really wanted to... The stuff that I was really pushing for. It expired right before I really got into the meat of them. But it helped me set up for them, so, you know, it was good. It's funny, when you said Summer Festival, because I'd been talking about shmups, my mind went to this one NES game. Something Festival. It was a shmups game that was insanely fast for the NES. Like, it's super obscure. Like, no one's ever heard of it. It was Japanese only. But, I'd have to dig around to see if I could find the name of it. It's just got insanely fast gameplay for the time, where you're like, whoa, is this really the NES? I didn't realize the NES could handle this. I have major respect for the hardware, but every once in a while somebody shows you that it could do more than you expected. Actually, there's an interesting story behind that. I made a trailer for Rosencreutzstedt, and the translators who were making an English version contacted me, and they wanted me to make another trailer for the game to be their official launch trailer. So I made it, I did get paid, and then the Japanese company that owns the product had made their own trailer and said, this is the launch trailer. So I'm like, well, okay then. But, you know, see, I actually have 2 trailers for that game. One that was made to the specifications that the translation team had wanted for the US release, and one that was just my own. And I might have even used the same music track for both. I'm not sure. Yeah, that was years ago now. It was pretty cool. I guess they must have never done the sequel, because they never contacted me. They said they were going to contact me about if they did the sequel, but I never heard from them again, so I guess they didn't translate the sequel game. Anyway, we were looking through my long Steam library here. So I've got another strategy game I haven't touched. God, I have so many of them. Yeah, this was alright. It was okay. Okay, I believe this is an RPG. I haven't really gotten into it yet, but I believe this was a very popular in Germany medieval RPG. So I apparently have 1, 2, and 3. I have to look at that at some point. Another RPG Maker game. Ooh, Hearts of Iron. This one looks really cool. It's another strategy game I haven't gotten to, but the trailer was amazing for it. Yeah. I don't even want to say what little I do know about it. I have apparently all the DLC, but I didn't install any of them. Well, because I haven't downloaded the game. That's why I haven't installed any of them. Let's see, Hero Siege. What were you? Oh, right. Weren't you that MMO thing? Yeah, I remember you now. Ah. Okay, yeah, this is a heavy pulse-pounding action game here. Ooh, Hyperlife Drifter. This has been on my to-do list forever. This is like a Metroidvania Zelda-style game, if I understand it, with a pretty cool aesthetic. Kinda like a, I guess Zelda-style Metroidvania about describes it. I haven't played it yet, but yeah. It was quite popular. Indie game, of course. Really? Well, I have 4. Because 4 was the one that had the trailer that made me go, holy shit, this looks awesome! So I bought that one. Haven't tried it yet. Jets and Guns. Nope, I haven't tried it yet. Crusader Kings. I often hear Crusader Kings is really, really good. I often hear Crusader Kings talked about, especially Crusader Kings 2. Yep, did this one. Gee, I wonder if I've ever played this game before. Oh, what was this one about again? I had a lot of fun with Infinifactory. I wish there were more. Just give me an expansion pack of just more puzzles. Yes, I know there's a community, but they're freaking schizophrenic, okay? They'll, like, make a game, like, you'll download one, oh shit. You'll download one and the difficulty will be pathetically easy. You'll download another and it'll just be impossible. It's not got that, it doesn't have a difficulty curve. It's just, So yeah, no, I want another campaign. It was really great. I don't know, it's just some RPG Maker game. I have no idea. It named itself generically, and there's no telling what it's about from its title. If you're gonna make a video game, guys, give it a distinct name, something that people can remember, and hopefully give some description of what the game is. At the very least. At the very, very least. Make an effort. I mean, come on. It takes you months or years to make a game. Okay, I do get it. It is hard to come up with names for things. Like, it's not that I don't understand that. But, you know, at least try. If nothing else, if all else fails, I mean, you could just have the name of your main character, and at least it wouldn't be Last Heroes. At least it would be a name that could, you know, stand out. Puzzles. Yes, I did do Long Live the Queen. It's on here too. Yeah, I've beaten this one. I played it several times with Schneider. Let's see. This was an idle game. I actually played it when it was in alpha. I don't know how it turned out. It seemed good, but I have a 3 idle games at a time limit, which I'm at the moment breaking because I've got Idle Wizard open right now, and I about once a month pulling out NGU idle, which is also a technical violation. But anyway, let's go ahead. Less than a dozen remain. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay, where were we? Yeah, Idle Wizard is still open. Still open. Anyway, I hadn't played it in a year, and then I opened it up today during this stream. Let's see. Okay, we did Limbo. I've beaten that one. Already talked about this one. I sampled this once, and it was kind of cool. 2 hours, apparently. I forget why I bought these. I haven't played them yet. Looks like a platformer. I don't remember this one. Honestly, I don't remember this one. Presumably it had a good trailer. Or maybe it was really cheap. I don't know. I don't remember this one. Let's see. Mike Dies is a game about fatal teleporter accidents. You know, this is something that I have about a beef I have with Steam. Every game, after you've bought it, it should have a description, and it should describe, at least in tags, what the game is. Platformer, action, RPG, those things should just be visible in the corner. Because for those of us who buy a shit ton of Steam games over time, we don't always remember what we bought. Like, oh, well, it was on sale. I actually don't fall victim to the sale thing to the extent other people do, but even I will buy things on sale once in a while and then not remember what it was. So, throw the tags over here. Thank you for giving me a description. Although this fails to tell me what genre this game is, at least it says what it is. Oh wow, here's Might and Magic 3. My favorite Heroes of Might and Magic. Anyway, Move or Die. I could take a wild guess as to what this one's about. Oh, hey, look. They put Jigglypuff in the game. Neat. I've been sitting on this one. This was... It's a roguelike survival game. I was given this one. This was one of the first games I was ever given that I never got around to. And it looked good. It's not that I didn't want to play it. I don't know, I never got to it. I don't know. What can I say? like what can I say? Yeah. Does the effect multi last through rebirth? Effective multi? I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that question. Witcher 3. I've seen bits and pieces. I actually have access to The Witcher 3, although I haven't personally bought it. I could play it. So yeah. I have not played Terraria or Minecraft. I've never tried either yet. Of the two, Terraria seems more like something that I'd be into, but who knows? Maybe I'm secretly a giant Minecraft fan and don't know it because I've never touched the game. One of these years, I always figured that I'd play Minecraft as celebration for getting a novel published. It's been a long time. Notrium. I've played Notrium a lot. Like, I owned but way before it was on Steam. Back when it was a freeware internet game. I played it a ton. I got the Steam version, which has 1 or 2 new items in it. I've already played the game a ton, so, I mean, what can I say? This was a fun game. I played through this one. Of course, as always, there's a big pile of achievements I didn't get. How did I not destroy 100 wooden crates? Wait, did the achievements come after I played the game or something? What is this? Kill an enemy with a burning arrow? Didn't I do that? Whatever. Oh yeah, this mess. This is a parody RPG game. It was fun. I had fun with it. Doom. Doom as a fantasy. It's pretty cool. Ah, this was a platformer. One of those platformers you only have one hit point and go through giant mazes of death. Think Super Meat Boy, except you're not a piece of ham. Subnautica. I've heard Subnautica is really good. I know Jacksepticeye is a huge fan of it. I think Markiplier was big on it too. I'm not sure though. Yeah, Subnautica, supposed to be really cool. Supposed to be really freaking cool. I haven't tried it, but it's supposed to be great. I actually wouldn't mind playing more Opus Magnum. It was pretty neat. That's funny. I thought Nico owned this one. Oh well. It's a pretty neat game. It's done by the same people who did Infinifactory. Although, Infinifactory's way cooler. Because you get abducted by aliens. And it's awesome. But, you know, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind playing more of that. I wouldn't mind playing more of Papers, Please. It really tried. I really wanted it to be Master of Magic 2. And the developers clearly really tried. But it just didn't come together, man. I can't even tell you what was missing. It's frustrating when I can't articulate what's wrong with a game. Because I'm usually pretty good at that. But once in a while, you'll play a game and you'll just... I can't even tell you why this isn't working. God, in particular, Sword of Mana is like that for me. Like, I played through... I didn't grow up with Final Fantasy Adventure, okay? I played it as an adult. I'm a big Seiken Densetsu fan, so, you know. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. I played through Sword of Mana, and I didn't even realize it was a remake of Final Fantasy Adventure. But all I knew was I didn't like it. The crafting system was way better than Legend of Mana's madness. Like, everything about the game seemed well done. And when I played it, when I went back and replayed Final Fantasy Adventure, I could see how it was a remake, and in every possible sense, it's a better game. The art is better. The story is a whole lot more there. The crafting system, the original game didn't even have one. Like, the music, every single aspect is superior. But it's not fun. And the original game is fun. Final Fantasy Adventure is fun. I don't know why. It just is. Sword of Mana, I did not find it fun. And I literally cannot articulate what it is about the two games. What they got wrong, I don't know. Although I was annoyed to find there was one feature that was locked that sounded some kind of cool summoning or whatever it was, but you had to do a street pass thing or maybe a link cable trade. You had to do something with other people. Like I know any other person who owns that game. Gah. Oh. If you rebirth during a, which challenge? What are we talking about? Sorry, I've been off topic for a bit. Mass Effect. I haven't played them. But I've heard some people love the second and third, and some people hate the second and third. So... But I understand, like, they cheated. That your choices didn't actually matter in the long run. And that really ticked people off. They wanted... And we've always wanted a game where I could make choices in Game 1 and it would affect Game 2. Like, that is something we have wanted for so long as gamers. So, Yeah, which challenge were we talking about? I'm so sorry. MMC. MMC. That's what I'm doing right now? I do not think so. I am 100% positive that you cannot rebirth during this challenge. I am 100% positive. So if I'm mistaken, I'm 100% mistaken, but I'm sure. I'm sure that you can't rebirth on this. Yeah, no, that's the big thing about RPGs, Western style RPGs, is we always want it to be a role-playing game. We want to make decisions that impact the world. We want to shape the world. I really love when they do multiple endings like Arcanum did, where all your actions through the game impact it in kind of a modular way. Fallout did the same thing, and that's so cool. But we really want to see it stretch across games. And it's too much. It's just too much. Because the developer would then have to develop... If you could take the game down two different paths, the developer would have to develop two different paths. But that would be within a game. But then to have your past choices have an effect, you could just end up with having to develop 100 times as much stuff. And it's just not practical. Like, I totally get why they don't do it, but we want it. We want this. Really? I really love multiple endings. It's one of my favorite things when it's done well. Like, to me, it's like, yes, I had an effect on this, and, or yes, I earned this insanely hard ending. Like in Cave Story, where you go through hell and get the golden ending that's really hard to get. Yeah, we haven't even gotten down to the Wizardry series. Let's see, I beat Poncho. This was a fun little game. It was cool. 2.5D stuff. Psychonauts was genius, but the last map was bullshit. The last boss, hated that. But yeah, no, this is an amazing game, and we're supposed to be getting a sequel. It was awesome. It was awesome. The characters, just the game. Yep, for a grinding realm. Oh yeah, this one. This one sounds really cool. The Renowned Explorer Society. It's... Actually, I'm not sure what I know about this one. I just remember it looking really cool. That's literally all I remember about it was, this game looks really cool, I should buy it. Okay then. Well, I've talked about Rogue Stormers and Black Forest Studio and the Great Guiana Sisters and all that. And I've actually played this some on stream at one point. It's a cool game. I like it. It's a run and gun. A frantic multiplayer run and gun. Okay, let's see. With orcs and crazy madness. Alright, well, let's go ahead and rebirth again. It is actually telling me I need to make togs now, which I was doing anyway, but we're up to that, meaning that the next thing that's going to happen is black holes, and everything is... We'll probably end the stream after one of those, because that's where everything's going to grind to a screeching halt. What's going on over here? Did I let my multipliers fall too far? Did I? Oh, here's the problem. Never mind. Just had one of the switches toggled, because I'm clicking all over the place. Really? It's really short. Maybe that'll be one of the games that I sample and leave a video for during my absence. I'll keep that in mind. This is kind of just a cool concept. I played, 2 hours of it. I don't think I need to say anything about it. It's a StarCraft 2 pro player visual novel. That says everything right there. You're in Korea as a aspiring pro StarCraft player. Some Sonic games and other Sega stuff. Oh my gosh. This is a fan sequel to Darklands, basically. Like, it's not technically related to Darklands, but it's totally Darklands too. And I've wanted to play this for 4 years? Yeah, I purchased it 4 years ago. I've been sitting on it this whole time. I even did a full Darklands stream, and people seem to really like it because it's a really great game. It's a really great, very influential Western RPG. Very influential. God, I love Microprose. The same company that brought you Master Magic, XCOM, so many of my favorite things. I have not played Half-Life. I didn't, as some of you know this, I never got into the 3D games when I was a kid. I didn't like them. So, I skipped the Nintendo 64. I went with the PlayStation because I wanted Star Ocean's Second Story, and that's when I got into RPGs, like massively into RPGs. It wasn't until well into the PS2 era that I started to play games that had 3D platforming elements. But yeah, I really liked 2D platformers as a kid, and I was distressed that the entire industry stopped making them. And for years and years, literally the entire 2D platforming genre was just dead. No company would make them. Then, years later, they suddenly went, oh yeah, people still want to play Mario in 2 dimensions. What are you talking about? I have it, and look, it's leveling up. I don't think its level actually impacts it much, though. I think its growth is the only stat that matters, I believe. No, wait, no, you're right. Total stats. No, you're right. Yeah. Oh, yes. I haven't played that one yet. I want to, though. I very much want to play the Microprose Magic the Gathering game. I've heard it's excellent. So I'm very interested in digging that up. I don't own it. It's probably on GOG. I bet you I can find it on GOG. You know, it's funny. You would think that, but for some reason, if you look at Shovel Knight, at the actual, developers talking, they'll show you they actually made Shovel Knight in 3D. It's really weird. But they used a 3D engine, and the whole game is actually three-dimensional. And you're like, what? Shovel Knight? That's impossible. And they show you all the layers and everything, and you're like, what? What? Why would you do that? Oh, speaking of Shovel Knight, they're making a new one. And I still have 2 Shovel Knight things I haven't played, the extra characters. Shadowgate from the Mac Venture series. I did a review on that. I like Shattered Planet, but it's a terrible game, I think. At first it looks good, but as you play it more, you realize that it doesn't really have any depth to it at all. But for some reason, I like it anyway. I don't know. Yeah, there's several Shovel Knight things where you play as different knights and stuff I haven't done. I should get the expansions. I guess I do have them. I should play this game again with its expansions and look at the mod community. I really should. But I also want to play more Realism Invictus and Fall from Heaven 2 and Civ 4. Just had the best mods. I suppose I should try Civ 6 someday too. I do love my colonization. Beat you. I've never found somebody who hasn't heard of the Stanley Parable who'd be interested in doing this. Everyone knows what the Stanley Parable is about, and they've seen it all. I've seen it all. So I can't, I need to find somebody who can go into this blind. Until then, it waits. I would probably like Oxygen Not Included. It looks like my kind of thing, but I don't own it yet. What is my build speed? Let's find out. What is my build speed? My base build speed is 130,000. I get another 36,000 from crystal power, and when I actually have crystals, it looks really good. But that's where it's at for now. That was the last thing I buffed up. Okay. Do those. We're on number 32. Oops, turn that off. Okay. Well, you wouldn't be sitting in the room with me, though. I want to do the Stanley Parable with somebody and then me. It's just like I said, I can't find anyone who doesn't already know what it's about. It's one of those kind of things that you got to go in blind. You have to. You have to. Okay, let's see. This one, God, this developer seems to be taking forever per update. I'm a big fan of the original game, and I like what he's put together here. Let's see, RPG Maker, yep. I think this is a horror game, a 2D top-down horror game. Okay, I don't know what the swapper is. The achievements aren't giving me any clues. If I were to take a wild guess from this screen, I'd say it's probably a horror game, but I don't know. It could be anything. Sci-fi, fantasy, an RPG, a space sim, a platformer, a strategy game. Could be a strategy game. I don't know what this is. Well, this is a platformer. Tales from the Borderlands. I never finished this. I played it part way. I was enjoying it, but somehow I just didn't finish it. Okay, this is probably going to be tomorrow. I'm probably going to play Hell's Crusade tomorrow. I've been meaning to, but my schedule was hell, and I just... Things should be normal enough that I can do this now. So, we should be checking this one out. What faction am I playing in Rumgrinder right now? At this moment, I am Demons. I just completed the Ifrit Ignition Challenge. The Stanley Parable? It is a... You are Stanley. You are working a job at a computer, and there is a narrator who talks to you. And suddenly, like everyone's missing. I think that's all I can say without spoiling it. You're an office worker at a computer, and then one day you look up and everyone's gone. All the employees are missing. And there's a narrator. That's the only things I could tell you without spoiling it. If you have never played it before, you will love it. And by all means, stream it. It's amazing to watch people's reactions. It's a game you'll have to play through it multiple times, but it's also very short. And yeah, you'll see. The game doesn't end the first time you play through it. I'll say it like that. I really want to play more Transport Fever. It's like Transport Tycoon. I love Transport Tycoon Deluxe, but more modern and fancier. And I need to play it more. It's a cool game. It's one of those ones I feel guilty about not playing. One of those things that bothers me in the night. Yeah, I played this. Really? Undertale never got achievements? You're kidding. Toby Fox, you never wanted achievements? Huh. Okay. Well, I mean... I tried it. You sail around in a boat shooting cannons at other players. It's a game. It exists. Oh, crap. Did you... Of course you did. Here, have some continents. I wasted 5 GP. I'd worry if I wasn't literally swimming in GP right now. Okay. Get to work. Here, I'll let you do this for a moment. Just because. Let's see, what do we got next? Another Mac Venture series game. Yeah, I did a review on this one. It's not on my channel though, it's on another channel. I really liked this game. I want to play it again as a crazy, crazy vampire. Crazy vampire. Sounds fun. I think there's a sequel coming out, but it's not done by the same people. It's the Villages. I don't know. I never played it. Capitalism DLC. Until this DLC came out, there was no capitalism. I don't know. I'm not sure what this one's about. I think this might be one of those Second Life type games. I'm not sure. Void Expanse. Okay, this screenshot does not describe this game very well. I mean, at least you know it's a sci-fi, I guess. You fly around in a spaceship, and it's actually multiplayer. You can mine, you can fight pirates, you can kill each other, you can try to make money just transporting goods from one space station to another. It was pretty cool. I liked it. I didn't play it a lot, but I enjoyed it. Oh, Wargroove. I gotta play this one, man. It's another strategy game with a very different aesthetic. It looks amazing, and I gotta play it. Warlock Master of the Arcane. This one was a lot of fun. There is a Warlock 2, I believe, though I haven't tried it. I liked this game. This was a fun strategy game. I wouldn't mind playing more of it, but as you know, I have a heap of strategy games I've not even touched. War Machine Tactics. I played a bit of this one, and I remember liking it. This is one of many that I was given free by the company that made it. Was just like, here you go, have a free copy. I used to get that all the time, and then YouTube removed private messages, and I guess companies, no indie dev can possibly figure out that I have a Discord or a Steam or anything, because, you know, like I said, they just companies, indie games, I had to turn a lot of them down too because I'm like, I don't have time for this. I won't ever have time for this. But I used to get continuously bombarded with just all kinds of stuff. A lot of phone games too. Apparently there's like no one that does Let's Plays of phone games because it's a pain in the ass to stream off of a phone. West of Loathing on my to-do list. 2 more Wizardry games. I did like Wizardry 8 quite a bit. That was a blast. And I've got 2 more sitting around. Still haven't played XCOM 2 or Xenonauts. Ah, my gosh. And then there's the Long War. I think there's a Long War 2. Oh, man. I'm really enjoying this mod, by the way. The XCOM files. Freaking awesome. Jets and guns? Yeah, let's see. Alright. And I have other people's games that I also have access to. Which just include all kinds of different stuff. Enter the Gungeon. I need to play this. More epic battle fantasy. Celeste. This one looked pretty good. It's just a platformer. You're climbing a mountain, but just looks good. Axiom Verge. It's Metroid. I need to play this. Let's see, the Borderlands. Hat in Time. I gotta play Hat in Time, man. I gotta play this one. It looks awesome. It's a 3D collectathon platformer that I guess changes into different genres as you go, but it looks great. It looks really great. Man. Mega Man 11. Let's see, Monster Hunters. I'm not going to get into the Monster Hunters. I don't have that much time in my life. Ori and the Blind Forest. Another platformer that looks really good. There's Oxygen not included. Okay, I guess I do have access to it. Pillars of Eternity. The Portals. Believe it or not, I have never played Portal. As strange as that is to say, I've never actually played a Portal game. Rock of Ages, which is an RTS about a boulder rolling around. I don't know. It looks fun. Valiant Hearts. Valkyria Chronicles. I have to play Valkyria Chronicles. It's made by Sega. It's like, it's got old like World War I style tanks and stuff. It looks really cool. The Witcher 3, which, yeah, it's The Witcher. We've already talked about that. The East series. Man. All right, I'm going to put that aside now. And that's just what I have sitting around in Steam. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm going to probably, after I finish, let me see, I'm probably going to pack it in before too long myself. Probably after the first Black Hole Challenge, depending on how long that takes, I'll probably be like, okay, enough. Enough! But I do have, that was Steam stuff. But Steam is hardly the major collection of my games. I have a lot more than that. And a lot more exotic stuff. Let me see. Normally I'd be on my laptop when accessing these, but let's see. DOS games. No. Where is it on this computer? Huh. StarCraft. Oh, yeah, I should also mention piles of actual physical discs and cartridges, of course. I mean, huge piles of that. Maybe I shouldn't reveal all those so I can pull out surprises. No, I didn't mean you. Cut it out. Go back in. I didn't mean to click on you. Okay. They're in here somewhere. Back up. This one might be a bit out of date. But let's see, fan art I've received. My AMVs. I keep tons of AMVs. Let's see, tomorrow. Here we go. Found it. Found the folder I was looking for. Let's quickly get this going and then I can talk about a much wider variety of stuff. Okay. GOG is good because they're DRM free. I much prefer buying off of GOG to Steam. I dislike that I don't really own my games on Steam, that I'm only, that if Steam were to cease to exist tomorrow, all the games would cease to exist. That bothers me. I don't like that. I like to own physical discs where possible. Physical media where I can. Anyway, so Abuse, this is an old platformer. Alter Isla, and man, I need to play Alter Isla Genesis as a live stream. I have I was one of the beta testers for it. It is a wonderful game. Absolutely top-notch RPG. The original Alter Isla isn't bad. I gave it a pretty thorough review and gave all my thoughts on it way back in the day. But Alter Isla Genesis, the remake, is just perfect. I don't know what to say. Like, it just really, really did a great job. Okay. Go ahead and put you there like that. Okay, anyway, let's see. Untitled Story. I think this is the one about the egg. It's a platformer. Ong Band. I've talked about this one many times. This is a classic roguelike. Have I watched Granbelm? I have not. I think I heard somewhere that Vinland Saga is getting an anime. That was a really good manga. Vinland Saga. At least as far as I read. I only read up to a certain point. Then they did a time skip, and I was just like, but, I don't know, I stopped reading it. Arc 22, I've talked about this one. This is a sci-fi RPG that's basically a Zelda knockoff. Banana Namaba is a silly RPG that I haven't actually played. This one, I don't know if they ever actually made their sequel. They must have. Words cannot describe this game. It is an experience. You have either experienced Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, or you have not. Yes. Barricade. Here's a game that... Did they ever finish making it? I'd gotten quite a few betas from this one. It's a puzzle game. It seemed fine. I don't know why it wasn't released. They kept working on it. I don't even know what they did. I don't know if it ever came out. Battle for West Noth. If you like strategy games, turn-based strategy, this is an excellent freeware thing with tons and tons of content and campaigns. I really like it. How many episodes are out? Of Vinland Saga, I mean. How close are you? Fine, I'll stop being stingy. Just make more. Okay, note to self. Let's move those to 20. Okay, I'll wait until they finish a season. I hate doing I just hate waiting for the new episode to come out each week. I know that's how you're meant to experience them, but I like to binge watch when the whole series is done. Boson X, I think you guys have seen me play that before. It's... Okay, how the hell do I describe this game? You're trying to discover a particle. You know what? It doesn't matter what you're doing. You're running and jumping. Boy, I just described 90% of all the games ever made. I don't know what else to say. It never stops running, and you're just trying to jump over holes in a sort of 3D thing where you can just run around. I can't describe this one. It's weird. It is a weird thing. I was introduced to the game by Dubstep Racer. I've got the the freeware demo. I didn't actually buy the game, but I found myself playing it on more than one occasion where I'm just like, I'm sitting around waiting in a doctor's office. I got my laptop. I can play this for 15 minutes. But anyway, yeah. Cool. Now let's see. Oh, this is Corin Cross's Dead and Breakfast. You run a bed and breakfast for ghosts? What else can I say? You run a bed and breakfast for ghosts. It's more story than gameplay, but, you know. Chalk. I love Chalk. It's one of a bunch of cool games made by... Why do I have a... Get rid of that. Why does that exist? Yeah, it's one of a whole bunch of just... We'll just open it for a second. I have a trailer for this one. It's just a cool game. So, like... Why can't I... Oh, Wast. So you have Chalk, and you can move around. And this totally should have been a game on the Wii or the DS or something. And it's all very simple. But the further you go in the game, the more mechanics they'll introduce. So, to hurt a ship, you draw a line between the bullet that it shot and the enemy. So... I just shot that with 2 bullets. And you have a limit to how much chalk you can have on the board. Now I just hit them all with all 3 bullets. And this is just a really freaking cool game. Ow. We were supposed to get a chalk too, but he never made it. He has piles of games he never finished. God, I want to just keep playing it. Like, the moment you start playing it, just like, it's just a good game, man. It's just a good game. Kimetsu no Yaiba. I will make a note. Kimetsu no Yaiba. The main character seems so bland. I don't know how the anime is. Like I said, I read the manga, and the manga was awesome. You had this total psychopath kid that just wants... It was a fun manga. I only read up to... until they did a time skip. I have Colonization. It's funny, I have this on Steam, too. We actually... way back when, way back when, in the early days of chat rooms, before the internet as we know it today, somebody just handed us Colonization. I think this one's from GOG, though. I think that copy was eventually lost. But yeah, it was a great game. Yeah. Crescent Pale Mist never worked. I don't know why. I just could never get the game to function. So I can't speak to that one's quality. I don't know. Alright. We're almost done with this run. Okay. Should be safe to do that. Let's see. Darklands, talked about that already. Dimension Shift, I've done streams on this one before. It's just a small little indie game that was never finished. Dink Smallwood, I think this is the same person who made Legend of the Red Dragon, which most of you have probably never heard of, but it was part of my childhood back in the BBSs. The Distorted Travesties, I really want to do a full Let's Play of Distorted Travesties 1 and 2. I did the big Distorted Travesty 3 Let's Play in its beta stage. It's, yeah, I don't know what all. He's made a ton of changes. He actually has gone back and made corrections and patches and things to all of them. Doom the roguelike. Shogun games? Sorry, I might have missed a question. I'm too busy blabbing about all the different games. Shogun question. Shogun. I might have missed it. I am sorry. Which Shogun game? Oh, Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. A tactical stealth game. No, I have never played that one. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. All right. All right. This should be the last TOG one. After this, we're going to find ourselves looking at a black hole, and that's probably going to be it. It's probably going to be the end of the stream. We'll see. So in 3.5 hours, I've managed to knock out 34 of them already. I think that's pretty good, especially considering how distracted I've been. If I had focused and optimized, I could probably gotten this far a heck of a lot faster. Okay, I'll make a note of that one too, and I'll look it up. Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. Yeah, one of these days I should find more games that have multiplayer in them that we can all do together. I have something of a love for single-player experiences, so it kind of... I don't have a ton of multiplayer stuff that I can do, but I should look into that more. Doom the roguelike, huge fan. I even have a version, an old version of it from back when it was still text-based, before the graphics, before Derek Yu, the Spelunky guy, added graphics to it. It's my favorite roguelike. It's not even like other roguelikes. It's really good. I can strongly recommend Doom the Roguelike. It is amazing. Though it takes a bit to learn how to do it. Oh, Dracula's Shadow. This is Castlevania. This is a Castlevania fan game, loosely based off of Castlevania 2. It is excellent. This game is one of the reasons I started doing YouTube videos. Like, this was one of my very early discoveries. And it was just, this guy had spent, I don't know, like 5 years making this game. And at the time, there was nothing. There was nothing on the internet about this game. Like, he had put it out, and nobody noticed that it existed. And I was like, I know tons of Castlevania fans who'd love this. Nobody knew it existed, so I made a video about it. And, yeah, I started making trailers and reviews specifically so that I could just tell people things like this exist. No, I haven't. I swear I have Faster Than Light in Steam, but I don't remember. Huh. I don't own Faster Than Light. How do I not own it? No, I've never played it. I've meant to forever. Yeah. Alright, let me see. Doubloon, RPG Maker Pirates game, Eternal Daughter, some kind of platformer, Inversion. An excellent little platformer that I can't say any. There's no way to talk about the game without spoiling. I got a bunch of flack when I made my review of it. It's like, how could you spoil it? Well, how can you talk about the game without spoiling it? It's impossible. I guess I could say, look, it's a very generic, completely normal 2D platformer where you play a flower. Yep. Nothing unusual about it at all. Yeah. Oh, crap. I don't have it open. 1 second. Here I've been talking about these things, and the window's not even open. Yeah, okay, let me see. Evil Robots from Nim. You guys know about that one. I did a trailer for it. Platformer, run and gun. Actually, very, like, obstacle heavy. Fake happy end. Really? This is on Steam, but I also just happen to have it just sitting around. That's what happens when you know devs. You'll sometimes just end up with all the stuff. Oh, this was a 2D platformer Final Fantasy. It was a game. It was okay. It was very short. There's nothing bad about it. You don't know the half of it. Fins of the Father. Some things are better left forgotten. Yes, forgotten and buried. Some things are better left. This is the original Garden Gnome Carnage. This is actually a slightly different game from the one that you'd get today on consoles. If you try to buy Garden Gnome Carnage on like Xbox or whatever, the game will actually be a little bit different in a bunch of ways. Some of them are improvements. Some of them are definitely. Remember when I mentioned Genitos? When we were talking about shmups? This is the game right here. This is an excellent shmups. The difficulty is pretty low. But, I don't know, that's not even necessarily a negative. It's excellent. Excellent game. I can see that the amount, basically how far I have to go with this, is getting more and more difficult. The challenges grow more difficult. Okay. Black holes. Only black holes will count towards the multiplier, and now it's at 12. Okay. So this... How quickly do you think I can make enough black holes and their upgrades to reach this? This is where things are going to become a pain in the butt. How much do I need these generators? How far do I have to push this? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Well, this is a Guyana Sisters fan game. It's pretty alright. I liked it. This is an RPG Maker game. I doubt that you could find this on the internet. Like, I doubt any of you could ever find even evidence that this one ever existed. It's that obscure and old. Things have a habit of falling into cracks where you can never find them. There are shareware games I have desperately hunted for in the past, from my childhood, that the internet doesn't... Well, okay, to be fair, one of them was named Google. Try asking the internet for Google. Try. You will never find this thing. Ever. Okay. Gun Girl. This is actually Gun Girl 2. This is almost a really good game. The music is amazing. I've kept it hanging around on various iPods and things like forever because the music is amazing. I kind of like the particle effects and graphics, but not everyone would necessarily like them. But whatever, you know, they're not bad. It has all kinds of great guns, hordes of zombies, and it kind of sucks. See, here's the problem with it. I beat it. I went all the way through, but here's the problem with the game. The enemies are incapable. There's no slopes. This was a thing that fan games and stuff had a lot of trouble making slopes for years. Like, nobody could figure out how to do it for like a long period of time. This must have come from that era. There are no slopes. So all you're jumping up and down on, platforms. The enemies cannot jump from one platform to another. This means, oh look, there's a bunch of zombies walking back and forth over there. Jump down, shoot at them. If they actually come anywhere near you, you can just hop back up on the previous platform. And then once you get the shield, it's a regenerating shield. So you can just be like, pull out the shield. For the next 5 times I'm hit, I don't take any damage and have invincibility frames. When my shields run out, I just hop up and wait for them to recharge. Except for the bosses, which are okay. Like, there's no challenge. And it's a shame because they did have a flying enemy and they did have a shooting enemy. If they had created more flying enemies in the late game, it could have worked. But it just didn't. Yeah, sure. After the live stream, I'll check it out. I'll just bookmark it. I'll just leave it open in a tab. I'll check that out later. Thank you. Let's see. These are old fan games. Real old. Obviously, they're Mega Man style, where you play as a, you play as a hard hat. You play as one of the Mets. I haven't played them. I know what they are. I just haven't played them. They're classics. Actually, Mega Man fan games almost always come out well. Mario fan games are a mixed bag, and Sonic fan games, most of them are terrible. It's something about the game design. It's very easy to make a fun Mega Man game, but Sonic the Hedgehog is apparently very difficult. And most things are somewhere in between. This is a collection of Mario fan games made by Hello. Oh, I guess it's one file. Well, anyway. Hero Core. This is from the EG guy. This one's actually a really good game. Weird, monochromatic, but it's good stuff. I really don't know how far I have to push the generator. I'm going to attempt 40, and then we'll see. Oh my gosh, have I talked about this one? Yes, I have. I know I've mentioned this one. I think, oh yeah, I made a trailer for this one. This is by the Garden Gnome Carnage guy. It's shit, what genre is it? It's a top-down, shoot-'em-up kind of game, except you go into a room and you have to kill everything that comes into the room after room, because Princess Peach here absolutely hates Christmas and is here to destroy Mecha Santa Claus. No, wait, I did a review. I think I did a review and a trailer. It's a good game. Man, it's a good game. At the very least, I did a review. I know that. It's really fun. Just explosions and action and awesome violence everywhere. It's good stuff. Really good stuff. I want to be the guy. I don't need to say anything. You know what it is. E.g., you should probably know this one if you have any interest in indie games. It's a classic. Platformer, Metroidvania, story, heavy story. Some Toho. Ivory Springs. This would become the Iconoclasts. It took him years. He worked really, really hard on it. It wasn't the game I wanted it to be. Ivory Springs made some very specific promises. I'm an engineer in a world where that's illegal for some reason, and there's like an inquisition after me, and you actually fight a giant robotic thing and disassemble it piece by piece with your wrench, and I'm like, this is awesome. This is the game. This is the game I'm going to get. It's going to be a platformer all about running around with tools, being an engineer. Iconoclasts comes out after years and years and years. The art style, everything is overhauled. It's, great production values and all. You do have a wrench. And your other tools are a grenade launcher. What? A gun that, another one that, swap places? Excuse me, where's my screwdrivers? It's a puzzle platform, but most of the puzzles revolve around using the blast of, the grenades from your grenade launcher. And I'm not disassembling the bosses like that. His boss fights are all great. They're the best part of the game. But it's not the game I wanted it to be. And I hate judging games because they're not what I wanted them to be. I like to judge games on their own merits, Alright, we're going to try 46. Let's see if this is enough. How many am I going to need? I don't even know. You only produce 100,000. It's going to require upgrades. Alright, let's try it. In the meantime, I guess keep doing what you were doing. Oh, there's a problem. So that was a 46. Let's see how that does. Let's see. And it's already out of gas. I think I'm going to have to go to 100. I think I'm going to have to. Seems likely. These last 5, these might take me quite some time. I might have to go so far as I might even get some crystals in there. Anyway, let's look over some more. Comedy game. Jed? What's Jed? I don't remember what that one is. Knit Stories. Some people love it. Schneider, a huge Knit Story fan. Let's see. I'll just go over things that stand out to me. Legend of Princess is a fun 2D Zelda platformer. Very short. Very well made. Lords of the Realm is an old strategy game from when I grew up. From my teen years specifically. Mega Man Paradise. A good Mega Man game. Fan game. It's good. It had a trailer that caught my interest, and it paid off. But Mega Man DL, now these are Mega Man fan games. Made by River Road. These are excellent. Memories of Mana, there's a reason that this was one of my first reviews. I think this was the first review I ever made. And this was the second Let's Play I ever did, I think. It's a good game. It's a good game. I recommend Memories of Mana if you're at all a Secret of Mana fan. It's good stuff. Anyway, as you can see, I have a lot. Anyway, let's see if we can finish this up and end the stream. We're already 12 minutes in. How much will I need? The problem is I don't know how many upgrades and how many black holes. I just don't know what I'm going to need to pull this off. A lot more than I have. That's for sure. Okie dokes. Well, why not? I will watch the trailer. 1 second. I'm going to need to mute my audio so that... because I'm going to listen to a trailer. I'm going to watch the trailer, and then I will give you my opinion on it. Interesting. Interesting. It's not quite like anything else. Doing it as a squad in an RTS kind of thing like that. At first I thought it was going to be turn-based, and I realized, no, wait, this is actually all in real time. It's interesting. The trailer makes it look really good, and it's a well-made trailer. I really appreciate when they show gameplay footage. I can't tell you how many people were like, Dead Island, it's the greatest trailer ever. And I'm like, no, that was a terrible trailer. It didn't show you what the game was like. And then they were surprised when they bought the game, and it wasn't what the trailer showed them. But yeah, no. Looks really good. So it said PS4. Is it on any other consoles? Because I don't own a PlayStation 4. I own a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 2, and a PlayStation 1. Wait, if I fuse a PlayStation 3 with a PlayStation 1, will that... That's how math works, right? That's how math works. Oh, okay, it's got a PC version. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if my PC could handle it. I'm not sure. My PC is not bad, but it's not exactly an all-powerful engine of destruction either. It's, kind of middling. And every year it grows a little bit more out of date. Oh, it looks like a really cool game. It looks like something I'd have a lot of fun with. There we go. Alright. We are almost 20 minutes into this one. We've got ourselves over 100. Let's try again. Don't make knights. Make universes. Let's see how far we can get. Okay. Is this enough? Come on. Come on. You need to do that 2.5 more times, and you definitely don't have enough divinity to pull that off. But I could just spend another 5. I could just buy more. No, it's not going to work. Oh, okay then. Well, maybe I can. I could do a short dungeon run. No, let's not do that. This isn't going to work out. Well, anyway. And some guy did all of this in an hour and a half. I'm 4 hours in, and I'm just now hitting the wall. I think these are going to be half-hour runs. Not sure. I guess I'll go make myself a meal, sit back, run these. I don't know. Maybe tonight I will do some more XCOM. We'll see. We shall see. But until then, until next time and every time, well, let's take one moment to consider what we've gotten from this. So, I made a good amount of GP. We got, so far, 40, 80, 120, 140 challenge points, and we're going to get more when we complete this, of course. Let's see. Back. Other. Challenges. Where are you? Got some stat multiplier. That's always nice. Of course, when we complete all of them, the things are going to be doubled. as they are wont to do. But for now, we're 25% stronger. And that's not bad for 4 hours. To become 25% stronger alone is pretty good. So yeah, definitely worth doing. And until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.